The vulture began pecking at the man's lips. Unexpectedly, he suddenly woke and bumped into the bird, knocking it off balance. Only then did the man realize with horror that he was hanging halfway down a cliff. He immediately cried out for help, but no one answered. With no other option, he carefully tried climbing down, but soon he ran out of footholds and could only cling to the cracks in the rocks to stay steady. Time went by slowly. The sky lit up with flashes of lightning, and heavy rain poured down. His hands were drenched and he nearly slipped from the cliff face. At that moment, he was stunned to see water slowly pooling at the base of the cliff. Perhaps this could save him. He didn't know how long he held on, but eventually his grip gave out, and he plummeted downward. Luckily, rainwater broke his fall and spared his life. When he came to, a sharp pain shot through his leg. His leg was broken. Removing his boot, he saw his foot swollen like a pig's trotter. He pressed a rock against it and twisted hard, forcing the bone back into place. Afterward, he fashioned a crude splint and managed to limp along. But before he had traveled far, a pack of wolves spotted him. Forgetting the pain, he scrambled toward a large tree, crawling and rolling. One wolf clamped its jaws on his boot. Terrified, the man drew his dagger, stabbed the beast, and barely managed to climb the tree. The wolves lingered below all night, only retreating at dawn. However, the injured wolf remained behind. The man wanted to kill it for food, but hearing its pitiful whimpers, he couldn't bring himself to strike. As a child, he had always been the gentlest in his tribe, unable to kill when his father ordered him to. So now, instead of finishing the wolf, he decided to help it. To avoid its bite, he tied a rope around its mouth, then carried it to the river to wash the wound. The next day, he found herbs. While applying them to his own injured foot, he noticed the wolf's rope had loosened. He wanted to give it water, but the wolf only bared its teeth, so he calmly spoke to it. Though it didn't understand, it drank the water anyway. Later, he saw a rabbit and this time mustered the will to catch it. Back at the cave, he made fire by rubbing wood and roasted the rabbit. The wolf, watching hungrily, also wanted food. When the man saw it had yielded to him, he tossed it a piece of meat. Days passed. His foot healed enough to walk, and he began seeking a way back, but the wolf trailed him closely. When he tried driving it away with a stick, the wolf only chased after it like a game, and thus the world's first dog was born. Together, they began the journey home. The man named the wolf Alpha. Soon winter came, and food grew scarce. After long days and nights, finally, after a snowstorm, the man returned to his tribe. The wolf, by then, was near death. The man begged his people to save her. When he woke again, he saw that the wolf had given birth to pups. She had been pregnant all along. Years later, every member of the tribe had a wolf companion. Their people grew stronger, and it had all begun with one simple act of mercy.